Welcome. We're going to look at, in this video, we're going to look at writing about a newspaper article and all the processes and strategies that you can use in order to be able to interpret, be able to comprehend, and to be able to understand a newspaper article and be able to write a response about it. So to start with, you might think that really writing about newspaper articles is all about comprehension skills and using those skills, but it is a bit more than that. First of all, you need to be able to fully interpret its validity. You need to make sure that you need to be able to talk about whether it's accurate or not, or whether you think it's accurate and why. You need to be able to talk about the effects and the techniques of a news article as well. So what effect does it create? What does it create in your mind? Does it stimulate anything? What's the purpose of the newspaper article? All of these are fairly simple questions, and yet at times they can be a little bit difficult to comprehend, especially because it doesn't usually come out and tell you what the purpose of the article is. Now, yes, okay, it's usually to tell a news story, but it may try and do it in a certain way, in which case you've got to think about very carefully what that way is and how it's trying to do it. So, first question you should ask yourself is, how do they grab attention? Well, there's a very simple couple of devices, which first of all, they grab attention for a headline, through an image, or both. So that's how it gets us to look at the newspaper article straight away. So if you get a question about how does it grab attention or how does it attract the reader's interest, then it's usually one of those two things, or both. The relationship between a headline and image attracts the reader through interest or emotional response. As in me looking at the headline or picture and going, interesting, or me looking at it in terms of, ooh, that's outrageous, or that's interesting as well, or it may make me feel something emotionally that really makes me want to read on as well. So that relationship between the two is a really dynamic one. That's really one that really does help attract attention. Now, yes, there's also the first line as well, which usually maintains interest after looking at the headline straight up. All right, the first line of the article is basically, as I said, is for that purpose of either maintaining interest or getting them to click. So yes, it does attract attention as well, but it's more to do with actually maintaining it after they've initially had their gaze sort of directed to the headline. So if they've read the first line and they go, oh, this is interesting, then it will maintain their interest, it will keep them reading on, but generally that's what it does. So you've got the image and headline first, and then you've got the first line of the article, and then the rest is the article itself. It's still important, obviously, but and it's important for keeping attention, but at that point you've already had your attention either caught or lost if you're not interested at all.